So it turns out that talking to a camera once a week when you don't do anything is kind of difficult, actually. Which was kind of part of the reason I decided to start doing this again. I struggle with agoraphobia, and I have for a really long time, and so I'm trying to do multiple different things to help fix the issue. Because I've tried therapy, but apparently I'm so smart and aware of myself, which is code for actually I can't help you. You are doing what I am what I would say. And then I tried medication, and that didn't work out either. For emergency room level reasons. So now I'm just like, I have to do this myself. Like, completely. We're just right at the bottom. I'm standing with a rock in my hand and the vague idea of how to make fire, but none of the materials. That's kind of where we're at. So this is a part of a project to like help me with this. My children are getting older. They're about to be 10 and about to be 13. And they need to go out and do things more often. Which means I need to be able to go outside. It's, playing in the neighborhood with all the other kids is just not hitting in the same way anymore. They need activities. So, that means I have to get out and I have to socialize. So yeah, part of the reason that I've decided to do this is for that reason. So, to begin with, we'll just talk about what I went out and did this week. Just to, celebrate the small wins, because I cannot be more serious. We're starting at the bottom. Okay. So, I went grocery shopping twice this week. I went Friday last week, and I went today. Oh man, and today it was rough. There were a lot of old people. None of them were mean. They were just extremely slow and in the way because they're just not paying attention, which, fair. Once you get to a certain age, I think you're allowed to just sort of zone out on occasion, Anyway, so I went and did that. I got booked and went to a doctor's appointment to get my blood taken, which is a big, huge deal. I often will put off doctor's stuff, and I did it exactly on time, as I was supposed to. And I went, and the nurse was very nice, and extremely good at her job. She is probably the only person who didn't hurt me when they took my blood. It always at least pinches a little bit. I barely felt the needle. I am not kidding. She was incredible and efficient. And I barely bled afterwards too. I didn't hardly have to wear a Band-Aid for even that long. So, incredible work. And then I came back home and everything. And then tomorrow is my youngest's birthday, and we are gonna go out to eat as a family, and then we are going to go to the trampoline park, which is gonna test me. It's gonna test me. I know it is. It's not the trampoline park's fault. The vibe of the trampoline park is great. The problem is, it's extremely, extremely loud. It's kind of smelly, a thing you cannot help in a place where people have to take their shoes off. It's always cold because everybody's jumping, so they're hot, which is fair. I'm sitting to the side. I'll just have to deal with it. I'm used to wearing sweaters anyway. It's fine. But like all these things add up, you know? But the trampoline park will be fun for my beans, and that's the important part. So, we're gonna do all that tomorrow, and then I shouldn't talk about next week, so I have stuff to talk about next week. So I won't. Oh, what else am I doing? Oh, for birthday. Oh, you need to cut that. I guess I'll just have to edit the damn video. Okay. So on this weekend, we're doing the trampoline park and we're doing the eating out thing. But I'm also going to bake a cake, which is fun. I love baking cakes. I bake a lot. I'm a baking fiend. This week I have made banana bread skulls, which I will try to insert a photo in if I can find an editor that's good enough for that. Okay. I wish I'd quit. The camera's over here. I'm sorry. What was it? Banana bread heads. Extremely delicious. Love those. What else did I bake this week? Is that all I baked this week? I normally bake multiple times a week. I guess that's all I've got, though. I didn't even make cookies. Huh. I think it's because we went to the gas station twice for after-school snack. So yeah, anyway, I will be baking a cake, and next week I will have to bake another cake and also cupcakes. And then I think the next week after that, I was planning on doing red velvet skulls. I think they would be extremely good. We will see, though. That's a lot of cake all at once, like, for 3 people to eat. It's a lot of cake. The next weekend, we're having another birthday party, but it's like a couple kids coming over. It's like a small birthday sort of situation. I don't know. I might put it off another week, though, still. That's still... I feel like we're going to get oversaturated in cake. You know what I mean? Okay. I think that's all I have for you this week. Yeah. Oh! I did one more thing this week, but it's not going out. It's not any of that. I updated my website a little bit. I'm still working on it. I'm going through it very slowly and like editing it. But the splash page is a new, fresh splash page. So you can go to the link and click on it, and it will take you to my website, and you can see it for yourself. Okay, that's all I have for you. I will see you next week. Goodbye, YouTube.